chaptered out?
Yes, I'm getting chopped out.
What for what, sir?
Uh, could I speak with you on the side?
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
All right, Miss Brown, do you so swear, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, you're both officially under oath. You put your hand down, and I'll let the state call you as witnesses. If you have a question at the end of the hearing, I'll allow you to obviously ask that. If you and we'll take this from there. So at this time, Mr. Coates, call your first witness, please. Thank you.
Your Honor, I suppose let me call Malik Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Take a full name for the record, sir.
Malik Lewis, the father, Malik Lewis Jr.
All right, thank you. You may proceed, Mr. Coates.
Mr. Lewis, are you currently the father of a child with Aaron Brown?
Yes, and we order a blood test to get that get confirmed.
And what's the name and age of the child you have with Miss Brown?
Malik DeAndre Lewis Jr. and his birthday is April the 17th, 2019.
Do you have any other children, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
And what other children do you have?
Nasir Lewis, birthday June 29, 2024.
Now, is he currently is he a child of a marriage?
Yes.
And where does that child currently reside?
Due to the circumstances and investigation, he's we separated and I got an MPO, so he's back in Alabama for now.
Are you under any order or obligation to pay child support or health coverage for that child?
Yes, I'm supporting him as well due to the circumstance. I ain't got no choice.
Is he enrolled in any health care plan under your control?
Yes, he's still under the TRICARE.
Okay. And you are currently, as far as your employment, how are you employed?
I'm out of duty soon as to be separated.
Okay, what branch of the military are you in service with?
Army.
Okay, and what is your rank in the military?
E4.
And as an E4, what are your wages or earnings per month?
After taxes.
No, what is your total gross earnings before any taxes or any other expenses come out?
I think like 3,200 a month.
Okay.
How many years of service do you have, sir?
I've been in for 3 years.
All right, thank you. May proceed.
So, and do you have any other additional benefits that you receive, for example, a basic housing allowance or anything in addition to your wage?
Yes, but it's currently going to the spouse until divorce is finalized.
Okay, so there's a BAH allotment that's being sent to your current wife.
Yes.
And do you know what that allotment is?
She currently getting the BH rating of 1662.
Okay. Are there any areas or any other income that you have other than the BAH and then your basic salary?
No, sir.
Now, I believe you had mentioned the fact that you had intended on leaving the military sometime soon. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm getting checked out in a month.
So is it your opinion that it would be best to leave the current child on Medicaid rather than have them put on TRICARE since you're about to leave the military?
Well, yes, I agree to that. Like I said, we had a paternity, so if he can establish that, I can like put him on TRICARE and transfer him over to the V8 once I get it situated.
So what's your preference? Do you prefer for you to be able to take the child on to
Mr. Coates, let's leave him on that. If he's getting out of the military, it's going to go bye-bye.
Okay.
May be able to get VA. Sir, you say you been chaptered out?
Yes, I'm getting chopped out.
What for what, sir?
Could I speak with you on the side?
No, sir. This is a live court hearing. This is just like if you're in the courtroom, but so the information is the information. What are you being chaptered out for, sir?
It's an allegation that was false.
Okay, here's the deal, sir. If you haven't been convicted of anything, it's all you're in this country. You're innocent until proven guilty. So, have you are you convicted? This allegation, are you up on charges for it, and or have you been convicted of it?
No, they didn't have enough evidence to pursue with that, but I'm getting checked out based off the allegation, which is a serious misconduct.
All right, good enough then, sir. And when is the last date you're supposed to be in the military?
You say it again, sir?
The date of your being, being removed from the military?
In Texas.
I'm sorry.
You said what state?
What date?
Oh, what I don't know about that one.
Okay. When have they told you the estimate of that is?
Like I said, I'm getting a chapter 14 separated for the military, which is with a general discharge.
All right, but do you know what date of that discharge is going to take place?
Like I said, I get out in a month. I'm just got to do physical therapy because I just had surgery. So once I'm done my physical therapy, I'll be out.
Okay,
So
so you get out sometime in the month of May.
yes, close to June.
Okay. All right, then you may proceed. Let's go ahead, Mr. Coates. You couldn't get the child on that fast enough anyway. So let's leave the child where it is and keep the cash medical where it is. Thank you.
Judge, I think that's all the questions I have for Mr. Lewis.
All right, Mr. Lewis, we'll be back in just a moment. Go ahead and call your next witness, sir.
The state will call Aaron Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You'd state your name for the record, Ms. Brown.
Aaron Brown.
Ms. Brown, is it correct that you're here today requesting the court to enter orders for the current child support and medical support for your child?
Yes.
And are you in agreement you're going to wait until a later point in time to make any claim for any retroactive child support or health coverage? Is that right?
Right.
And do you believe that the court should enter an order asking or requiring Mr. Lewis to pay guideline child support and also to cover the medical insurance costs for the child?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions, Judge.
All right, Mr. Lewis, what are your plans after being discharged? You know where you're going? You know where you're going to be working?
No, sir. Well, I'm currently working on that right about now. I'm currently working on that and trying to figure out what areas I'm be working in. I've just been putting in applications.
All right, and where are you going to live, sir?
I was gonna be here in Texas, to get everything situated with everything, like with the VA and all that, until I figure out what state I want to be in.
All right, then. Well, sir, ma'am, I'm looking to go ahead and set this up as a temporary order dealing with temporary child support and temporary cash medical and the amounts the state's requesting. And what are those specific amounts, Mr. Coates?
We'd be asking for $78 in cash medical, and for just the court's knowledge, our calculations of the child support obligation came to $508 a month. We did, however, have a slightly higher, about $200 gross income than he provided in court. That was based on 3482.
All right, folks, I'm looking to go ahead and order child support starting the first day of May. Is the state asking for first day of May, or are we looking at a date close to the service since we did have to do the DNA testing?
We could move that out a little, Judge.
All right, then. So it's 508 and 78, and we're looking at coming back after we get whether or not there's going to be a referral from the requesting state and to see what Mr. Lewis's income is going to be looking like going forward. So I'll tell you what, since this is a temporary order, just go ahead and just make it 508 and 78 start the first day of May. Sir, you got to pay your. This is not going to come. This is not going to hit DFAS fast enough. So when you get paid in May, you send mom that you need to send her a total of 508 78. So you need to send her $586 for child support and cash medical. The information on how to do that is in the order. If the state you need further information from the state how to do that, that's fine. But you need to make those payments for both May and June yourself. And I'm assuming we're coming back sometime in June and July on this one, Mr. Coates. So we'll
Yes, sir.
reset again.
I think early July would be good.
All right, we're looking at coming back in July. Let's do that. Well, let's get away from the 4th of July. That's when are y'all going to be gone for y'all? Y'all are gone on the second week of July, right?
Well, you're required. I'm not sure, Judge. Uh,
Okay, the 4th's on a Saturday. So, and the normal dates are will be the 30th of June. So let's go ahead. Will be my first Tuesday of the month. So let's go ahead and put it reset to the 30th of June, sir.
Sounds good.
All right, and we'll do it on a Zoom docket, and that way I can start anything new as of July 1.
Understood.
Excuse me, Your Honor, the 30th of June, that's the land passes in-person date.
Really? Oh, okay. That's
Yes, Your Honor.
a Tuesday. Okay. All right, then. And what week are y'all shut down?
They are gone for the week of July 6th to the 10th.
That's what I thought.
Yes, sir. So we have July 14th and July 23rd general docket.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and move this back. Let's go ahead and do June 23rd is a regular docket, right?
And yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move this to and June 26th is June 26th is 25th is a regular docket.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go ahead and move this to June 25th then. I want to get this done before the 1st of July because by then his income is going to be different and we need to make that calculation to start the 1st of July. Otherwise, it'll be incorrect. So let's go ahead and reset this matter to folks. I'm resetting y'all to June the 25th. That's more than 60 days out, or right at 60 days out, or 62 days out. So the state should be able to get something back from the requested state by then and see whether or not they're going to go ahead and file something ask for retro. But obviously, since it's got the military, that's going to it's still what's owed. So we'll figure that out when we get to it. But we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. So I'm looking at setting this up as a temporary order, sir. Until we come back and change that order, you got to pay that those amounts of like I said, 508 and $78 again. So that comes out to a total of $586 that you got to pay for May, 1st of May and the 1st of June. And when we come back in the end of June, we'll figure out what your child support is going to be going forward. So I'm going to start with you, sir. Questions?
Yes, Judge. I was wondering, like I was explaining to the Mr. Coates, since I'm going through financial, I know you probably won't able to lower it, but would I be able to like split it like for than like splitting my amount for the 1st and the 15th?
Sir, as long as it's all paid by the last day of the month, I can't put you in jail for not paying your child support, okay? So as long as you pay everything in full before it's due the 1st day of June, if it's all paid in full before midnight on June the 30th, you're okay. Paid after June the 30th to midnight, then you're in contempt of court and you could end up with 180 days in Bell County. So yeah, but you can split it up in 2 different payments if you need to. But it needs to be paid in full before the last day of the month. Understood?
Yes, sir. And like when we come back to the court in June and filing like a job, would it just be the same amount as like what I'm paying now if I haven't had a job in time?
We're going to see what your current job circumstances as of that date are. Court's like a snapshot in time. We take what the information is available that day. We'll confirm that you're out of the military and we'll confirm whether or not you're working and or whether or not you're getting unemployment. If you're getting unemployment, we'll based on you're working, we'll base it on that. But we still may only up with a further temporary order, but I want to go ahead and get this in. Normally, I would set this about 90 days out. But since you're getting out of the military, I need to make this a little quicker. Otherwise, you could be overpaying child support. And we're trying to prevent that. So again, we're going to come back and if we need to make a further temporary order, we will. But I'll be looking at that on that last Thursday in June. Any other questions, sir?
The paternity test I took, would I get a copy of that so when it comes down to like the insurance part, I can just give it to the whoever, like my insurance company, if I choose to put them on my Medicaid?
Well, it's not necessary for you to have that, but what it is, a court order was controlled, sir. You're going to get an order that says that finds based on the paternity test that you are legally this child's father. Okay, the paternity test doesn't, that doesn't say anything, but the court order does.
Okay.
So once you get a copy of this order, it'll say that you are the father. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you use to get any paperwork done, anything else you need. All right. Putting the child on your health insurance, anything like that, the court order will take care of that.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions, sir?
No, that's all.
All right. How about you, ma'am? Are you there, Ms. Brown? Ms. Brown, can you hear me? I'm sorry, ma'am. You're cracking up on me. What was the question? What was your statement again? Any questions? Okay, ma'am. I'm not sure where you are, but you got a real bad cellular connection at this point. You're really cracking up. I can't. Your information is totally garbled. Ma'am, can you get us to a better spot with more bars? It's like you're in a public, somewhere out in public. Ms. Brown, can you move? Get a better spot, get a better signal on your cell phone. Okay, well, ma'am, I can't hear what you're asking, so but I got to get going. So, is there anything, Mr. Coates? I'll let you try to get him back and break out and see if there's anything else. But again, this is kind of straightforward what I'm looking at doing. She's moving now, or maybe. All right, can you hear me now, Miss Brown?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, it's a little less garbled. Anything? You have any questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, then we'll see everybody back. You'll get a copy of the order. You'll get a copy of the reset order, and be back here on that that fourth Tuesday in June. I mean Thursday in June, and we'll get this one taken care of. So, Mr. Coates, I'll let you get him back and break out and give him a copy of the temporary order and anything else from the state.
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, the court's now off the record, and I'll let you talk to him and break out, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take about a 30-minute break, and I'll be back. I'm not gonna leave the building, but I'll be back in about 30 minutes, and we'll take up the next hearing at that time. Thank you.